Hey Adrian, how you doing? Uh, I just got back in from flying, Adrian. Yeah. It was a pissy day all day today. It rained and everything, and I finally got the last few hours nice weather. So I just got in from flying. I did a sunset, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. Also, yeah, you just got home from work. Yeah, it's the Air 2, Adrian. Yes, yes, sir. That's what I've been flying with today. I got some other videos to put up, but they're too bloody big for my internet. So I had to put the ratio down. Hey, Michigan Adventures, how you doing? I'm just gonna check out the videos there that I did. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Roger, how you doing?
Not bad.
Good.
I just finished flying here, so
You did fly?
yeah.
Atta boy.
I just put the SD card in the computer. See how it turns out.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, what the hell? Oh, okay. That's my bed. How come my bed's in there? Ah, there we go. Oops.
Adrian, Mateo, how you doing?
Now, I know we're not supposed to fly over parked cars, I should say.
Well, here's the rule of thought, at least on our side of the border. I don't know how yours is that it's okay if you have to transverse over car, you're not to hover over cars.
Yeah.
In other words, if because you got to be able to cross the road or whatever, you just want to do as avoid as much as possible hovering or lingering. That was like, let's say a car is going up, okay, up the street. You don't want to hover over top of them as they're going up the street.
Okay. Okay. Well, this there is I'm trying to remember. Okay. Well, I'll try and share a screen with you guys. I'll show you something. I'll put this on pause. Ah, son of a. I was at my son's house. And I went and flew on a couple of streets down.
Sure.
I'm gonna share this with you.
What you try and do is if you're gonna fly, you try and stay over houses or buildings or whatever, but you can cross the street and then continue.
Yeah, I had to make sure I was up in the air because it's got some tall trees over there too. So.
Sure.
So are you seeing this now?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll get it started here. I'll get it started.
Click the boxes, right?
If I click the boxes, it becomes even worse.
Oh, okay. All right.
So how does it look so far? Is it jumpy?
It's not moving at all. Now it's jump, jump, jump.
Oh, hold on. I'll click the box. See if it's any better. Stop sharing. Share.
The pictures were really clear.
Don't forget we put the ratio down on those, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. See, it fuzzes it out. You are right.
It fuzzes it out.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's starting to. No, it fuzzes it out because of your internet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got that big parking lot thing with the school bus I was talking about.
Yep.
And I even managed to get some sunset.
Cool.
As soon as I pulled in the yard here, I got a hold of the sunset. So I'm gonna just see what I got for sunset.
Play it without the boxes checked, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Come on. I was rushing to get home because I knew I had to go on tonight, and
Yeah.
it was getting darker and darker and darker. Okay. Share.
Michigan Adventures. How you doing, my friend? Roger. He says, hello, Roger.
Hi.
For everybody's here, this is a video that Roger took this evening.
Just about 10 minutes ago.
And because of his slow internet, he cannot enhance the video, so it's going to be a little jumpy.
That's with no filters on, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just dying to see how fast they're going to upload tonight on the internet.
Now, did you talk to your son about the internet thing?
No, I didn't have a chance. We were talking about lots of things there because him and his girlfriend just bought that bloody trailer, the trailer park and all that there. We're talking about that. I adopted trailer park.
Sounds like the girlfriend likes to spend his money.
Uh-huh. Hey, Jerome Paul, how you doing?
Jerome Paul, hey, how you doing?
So now I just got to transfer my files there and be done with.
Adrian's been busy lately, too.
Yeah, I seen that. I got up a new file. Sorry, guys, I'm doing two things at once there, but.
Organized Confusion, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
There we go. Hey, Organized Confusion. Nice to see you.
Everybody that's in here, make sure you hit that like button.
Yeah. So I'm glad I got some flying in at least today.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, remember that thing I ordered?
Yep.
Charger for the car?
Yep.
It came in.
You got it. Oh, good.
Didn't even open it yet. Okay, this is for the MA2.
Yep.
Charging in the car.
Cool. You're ready, set. Just put that in the bag and you're ready to plug that in if you're in the car.
Yep. And like I even got an airport here so I can plug in the charger. The remote.
Yep. You can plug in the iPad, charge it up.
Oh, you can put the iPad in there too?
Yeah.
iPad or remote?
Both.
Yeah.
One or the other, I think. So you can plug in the remote right there.
Leave it in the box and I'll put it in the bag. Because the bag just will take the place of the remote in the bag because I can't put the remote in there with the iPad on it. Right. Hey, Bill, Newfound Drone Productions, how you doing?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, I just threw everything in the trunk of the car and I left a while ago. I was talking, I don't know if I'll have time to fly. I go outdoors, come back in. Okay, I grabbed everything and I left.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But these batteries are charged. I'm gonna take them out of the bag anyway. I don't like leaving them there. Put that there. Okay. Hey, Bill, not too bad, not too bad. I did some flying before coming on, so everything's doing good. Brazil Air View, how you doing? Direct from Brazil. Nice to see you. I'm just gonna check out your, whoops. Hey, Z Joan dude, how you doing?
AZ is in the house.
Ting,
Ting, ting, ting, ting. What
is
is
that
that?
yours?
Yeah, I'm going to check it.
Brazil Air View. I'm just checking your channel there, Brazil. DJI Spark. I just supported your channel there, Brazil Air View. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta do that over again. Won't be long. I'm gonna go to my channel, bring up my page here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Brazil Air View. Okay, Brazil Air View. I just gave you a Blue Ranch. Yes, we just looked at your. I just looked at your channel. Yes. Post a link to your channel. Just post one link to your channel so everybody can hit you up. Hey, Blind Neil, how you doing?
Blind Neil, how's you doing? Everybody make sure you hit that like button. It's easy to forget.
There we go. Just formatted my SD card. There we go. Okay, thank you for putting your link in there. Yes, sir. Everybody check out Brazil Air View. And Brazil Air View, you don't have, people will subscribe to your channel. You don't have to ask them, they will support your channel. And please support those people back. Yeah. And
I subscribed. He's got, looks like he's got some nice, nice video from down
Yeah.
below.
I'll put this up there for now. Get it out of the way. Oh no. Did I put my SD card back in? No, I didn't. I don't want to start forgetting things like that, right, Paul?
That's it.
That's right.
There you go.
I heard Kim.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got really small fingers for display SD card. Or good nails. There we go. It's in.
Good. Yeah, I always keep them right back in the bird.
Yeah.
That way you don't forget them. I get to my age, it's like I can't remember what day it is half the time.
So this battery is battery number 2. I gotta charge her up. Next battery I use is number 3. I should put it in there now. But they're in there now, so I know which one.
Lynn just got back from taking Haas to the
Oh yeah, back home.
vet. Yeah.
Okay, Brazil. That's nice, nice.
There's Haas with a new cast on.
Let me see. Oh wow. Why the hell they curve it up like that?
That's what I was just gonna say. I'm not a doctor, but
Me neither, but
why would you, if he's extended it that way, why would you cast it that? I don't get it. I don't understand.
poor
Other
thing.
than it allows him, since that's a solid cast, I would imagine to be able to walk on it.
Yeah, yeah, most likely. Poor
But
thing.
but I don't get it. Beautiful dog though.
You know what, Roger? I hiked about 15 minutes up a mountain to get a waterfall. Drove like 20 minutes to get to the location. Only to find out I forgot my battery on the charger. Oh shit. Sorry to hear that, Newfound Drone. Bill,
Oh my goodness.
sorry to hear that. Yeah, like when I left here a while ago, I put the batteries in the bag and all that, and I didn't even fold up the drone or nothing. I just grabbed the drone like that, the remote, and my hands were full. Went to the car, put them in the trunk, and left. Man, where's everybody tonight? Everybody knew I was gonna come on tonight. Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, they'll drift in and out, I'm sure.
Now my legs are that sore from climbing the hill. I can imagine, Bill. Yeah. I hope you got some great shots for that, though.
Did you send an invite to Andrew?
Yeah. Now we're supposed to get a lot of freaking rain tomorrow. All that rain you got today, Paul, is coming here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
There's
we're
blowing a lot
supposed to still get some more on and off. And the funny part is, when you look at radar, it doesn't show a lot of rain, but all of a sudden it just pops up, just boom.
Yeah. Brazil air view. No, I don't post videos of other people's videos on my channel because yeah, I don't want to get copyright strikes. Even though you say it's okay, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really funny about copyright strikes. You could be, it could be your video, but in that video there could be a little where you were flying or walking and talking, and just a little piece of music that is copyrighted. Boom.
Yeah.
They're really tough on that.
Yeah. How long have you been flying Brazil Airview? I seem to be missing something right here. I don't know. What did I have here the other day?
You used to have a drone of some kind there, didn't you? Oh, I don't see the car up there anymore.
Oh yeah, that's here on my bureau. I don't know what the hell to do with it.
Because that the mini globe used to be over a
Yeah,
little bit, and then you had the car in the end, right?
yeah. It makes 3 months you've been flying. What are you flying now, Brazil Air?
Yeah. What's your drone of choice?
Yeah, I got
The
a
Spark.
Spark. Okay, nice.
Nothing wrong with the Spark. A lot of people start out with the Spark, and a lot of people continue on. I know,
Yep.
like David Donders in
Scott.
Ireland, Scotland. He flies the Spark all the time. Roger's got a Spark that Kim flies once in a while.
Yeah. But they don't believe I used a simple Spark.
Well, that's because you have an eye for it. You know, you can capture so much with a Spark, and as long as you get it past the herky jerkies and the up and the downs and all that kind of stuff, you get the cinematic smooth. You're gonna go far, and then at some point in time, you may or may not want to upgrade to a bigger quadcopter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John Coopy.
Hey, John, how you doing?
John, you can come on for just a little while. You don't have to stay the whole night.
Uh, can't see the chat. Hold on. Bring up the chat. Oh,
Yeah, Brazil Air. I fly mostly ship videos here in Port Huron, north of
yeah.
Detroit on the Great Lakes. But every once in a while, I also fly special events and those types of things.
Okay, John, I'll be still on. Yeah, yeah, no worries.
But if you want to
He's got to finish.
Brazil Air, just go to Paul Murray Port Huron is my YouTube channel.
Post one of your links in here, Paul.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to see how fast that's going to upload tonight. Die, 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 die. Jumpo, did you go into your settings for your cam on your MA2? Did you put your settings down?
Let me pick a ship.
Take the accident one. Yes, yes, everybody click that like button.
Okay. Live chat.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing? I have it set at 1080p, 60 frames. What did I put mine down to? Did I put it down to 60 or 30?
I think you left it at 60, didn't you?
And I think, yeah.
Lenny is in the house.
Brazil Air View. Check out Paul Murray's link. Yeah.
Yep, Haas is home. She said he was tickled to death to see her, Roger.
Yeah. Can imagine.
Yeah, I showed it earlier. I'll show it again. There's her little pride and joy before.
Mm-hmm.
And now let me find the after. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, stop share. Okay. That was the before, and this is when she just got home with Haas. It's got a full arm cast. Poor little bugger.
Yeah.
Not little, he's a big dog.
Everybody check out everybody's channels.
Hello, Rigor Mortis.
Hey, Rigger, how you doing? Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil Air. He jumped out of a second-story window at a meth house through the glass because he'd been being abused, I believe, and landed on his paw and bent it back like this. And so now they're trying to correct that. They've got casts on it, but Lynn says that within the next week or two, they're going to do surgery and they have to put a plate and a pin in there.
What's the date today? 20.
Yeah, our feeling is that anybody abuses a dog like that ought to be taken out back and shot.
Yeah. There we go. I'm good. Getting ready for fall and the winter outdoor stuff. Just shopping the Four Seasons Base Camp wall tent. Wow. Okay.
That's good. If do what you like to do, get her done, because as us old guys would tell you, there's at the end of the road, there is no do-overs.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do it. Yeah, Brazil, I enjoyed looking at your videos on your page. Nothing like that summer Caribbean kind of flavor. Even though you're in Brazil, it's still nice, really nice.
I gotta see how many lines I got left in my controller there, so I don't have to. Well, 3 lights.
Oh yeah, you're 3/4. The controller doesn't have to be charged as often as you would think.
Yeah, I know.
I usually charge mine when it gets down. Maybe the middle one might be flashing, and the bottom one, because they'll stay solid, and then you'll get to one where like the number 3 will be flashing. Then I might plug it in.
Yeah. Hey, Update Dugan, how you doing?
Okay.
Hope you're doing well. I know my iPad's only at 60%. I want to fill it up. Rojo Joner. Rojo.
Robert. You coming on for a few minutes, Robert? I know Roger sent you an invite.
Pano WO7.
Good night. Or is he saying good night to Brano Christian?
That's not how I didn't want that. Come on. Just gonna check out this guy's channel there. See what kind of video they got. Oh, he's got the same. Okay, so that's nice.
He's in Brazil as well.
Yeah, yeah, he's flying over some. Oops, I had a big ship there. I'm looking at his video right now. There we go. Plano de Vio 7. I'm here with my brother. Okay. Welcome. I just supported your channel.
I did as well.
If you want to post one link to your channel so everybody can hit you up to support your channel. And do not forget to support the people back.
Or I can do it, Roger.
What's that? Well,
I just copied his link.
ugly, but okay. Well, it's his brother, so. Okay, that's the link to Plano de Vaux 7. That's his-
Plano de Vaux 7.
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channel. What's the matter, Lynn? You freezing already? Is it about
It's down to 70 degrees here in wonderful Port Huron, Michigan.
the way they're talking about the rain we're supposed to get tomorrow? It's gonna be pretty hefty.
As soon as it gets dark, you got to remind me, Roger. I got to go out and take those towels off the track.
It's dark here already. It's 9 o'clock, so. Must
Not
be
dark here yet. It's still kind of light. Here it is right here, right now.
Okay. Okay.
So I got to take the towel off there and the towel off there.
Okay. Rigger was talking about snowshoes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Everybody make sure you don't forget to hit that like button for Roger.
I hope the hell we don't get that much snow. I gotta start planning also how I'm gonna fix up my carport situation.
When do you do that? Like September?
Yeah. Around September 15th there.
No, there's
Hey,
6,
Roger.
8 weeks, right?
Pardon?
No, there's 6 or 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I know it's 5 weeks today till we get to Labor Day, which is the second Tuesday of the month of September.
Hey, Dave, how you been doing? Nice to see you, Dave.
This coming weekend is Sturgis Bike Week.
Oh, I wonder if they can still hold that up or what? It's still gonna happen.
Supposedly it's on, and the bikers are looking forward because Antifa, you know, the radical group, is threatening to show up and cause trouble, and the bikers just can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, that's it, Lynn. It rained all day here today, Oktadugan. It rained off and on, off and on. We had thunderstorms yesterday and the day before yesterday. Oh, cool there, Plano. Plano de Vaux 7, yes.
Rojo, how you doing?
That's good there, Dave.
Robert, are you firing up the computer to join us here on the panel?
Rigor Mortis says August is also Crossbow Appreciation Month. uh, okay, you have a good one, Plano de Veau. Don't be shy. Drop in often.
Yep. You're always welcome here.
It's sunny in London. You're lucky. You're lucky, Octay. Octay, yeah. I hear it's we're supposed to get a rainstorm again tomorrow.
So it's 2 a.m. in London, right? 5 hours difference. Oh, London, no. Rigor mortis
No,
is London, Ontario?
No, London, England.
London, England. That would be 2 a.m. in on the other side of the pond. Capture Life Connection. How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah, we hit the 40 Celsius a couple of weeks ago. We had that for 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. Hey, Captured Life, how you doing?
Yep, you're right. 2:04 a.m., correct?
Uh, Getting a lot of Brazilians coming in. I just crawled into bed. Carved through it.
Well, you're a young man. Crawl back out again. But if you don't want to, we understand. Phantom Hodges, I think is he still at his trailer?
No, he's at his house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got a lot of people look at my videos I haven't even commented on. They commented, but I haven't responded back to them. I'm
I
so
know.
sorry.
That's the part of it that it really is can be overwhelming if you get a lot of comments on your videos.
Yeah. Everybody check out Buddy's channel and don't forget to hit that like button. And thank you all so much for being here tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rick, get yourself a good rest. You never know, you might need it for the Paul's 3 a.m. show. It's 13 Celsius there. Man, it's kind of cooler. 22 here. 22 with a big red exclamation point beside it. Wow, what's happening? Rainfall warning. Uh-huh. Okay, so we're gonna get a heavy rainfall warning tonight during the night. Oh wow. Okay. Dew point. Usually they say how many millimeters of rain we get. We're supposed to get. "50 millimeters of rain." What's 50 millimeters of rain?
I got a feeling those tramps are going to come up empty-handed tonight.
Well, you never know. If it's a calm night, no rain, you'd probably be okay.
Starting to get dark out.
Yeah, we're gonna get only about 2 inches of water, rain.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite a bit, 2 inches.
Yeah, it is. I think we got 3.5.
Yeah. Yeah, Carpenter Rick. Yeah, too much rain is just like not enough rain for the farmers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody in the chat, remember to hit that like button.
Yeah, 2 to 4 inches of rain tomorrow for New York City. That's why my son's on standby. He doesn't know if he's going to work tomorrow or not because of the rain.
Really?
Well, he's working outdoors, eh? So. Okay, captured life, yeah. Okay, Jerome Pool's talking about that new update they got for the MA2.
Yep. Drone pool, I don't know. I've been watching for it, but I'm using Apple, and it doesn't have it for Apple.
Hmm.
I know Philly Drone Life did a couple of videos about it. He put it on. He loves it, loves it. But he's using, I think, a Samsung 6 or something.
Hmm. And I think the Mavic Mini also has that too, right?
Yes.
So Kim's got to check his pad for his update.
He's going to have to check and see if that update is available.
Yeah.
And you know how he does it. He just goes on there and checks and see what it is.
Yeah.
Because it should come up and tell him if there's one available.
Yeah, like that. The Xeno has it. Okay, Badge Rumpel. So, Paul, you had a pretty hectic day today without the rain and traffic accident. And
Rain and the traffic, and they set the traps. Yeah, it's an eventful kind of day. Roger, I think I'm going to use the little boy's room, and then
No
maybe
problem.
I'm going to look outside and see if it's dark enough for me to take that off.
Yeah, okay.
Here.
Hey, Rojo.
Hey, what's up, gentlemen?
How you
Hey,
doing?
Robert, how you doing?
Paul, like Roger said, you had an eventful day today.
Yes, yes, I did. John Coopy here.
And John Coopy's in.
Yeah.
Hey.
I have to leave. I can't.
Oh my.
How you been, John?
I've been doing good. Been keeping busy. How about you guys?
I'm doing good. I'm just taking an old man's walk, and I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, for a ball, there was a car crash in front of Paul's place. He has it on video. He'll show it later.
Yeah, he showed me that before, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I rewatched his live show he did earlier, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
That was just crazy.
That's why a while ago, Paul told me during this morning's live stream, after we got off, I said, well, Paul, I'll do your live stream tonight if you don't feel like it. It's okay, no problem. Go ahead and do it. So I'm starting to go on. Next thing you know, ding, ding, I get an invitation to go to Paul's live stream. So I had to cancel all my Zoom and everything. I sent invitations to everybody. So how's your day been, Rojo?
It was uneventful today.
Okay, good, good.
We had we're getting ready for our voting next week, so
Okay,
I had to do the public test today.
okay. And you, John, did you go flying today?
No, I did not do any flying today. It was sort of an day. I don't know.
Same here. It was kind of an eck day.
Yeah.
I did go flying Saturday though. Got to fly out the base Saturdays.
Yeah, same here. I did some flying Saturday too.
So here it rained all morning, off and on, and afternoon a little bit. Then the next thing, I had to go out, and I brought the drone with me, and I decided to fly. Stopped raining, so I decided to fly somewhere. And I got back home, and I flew the sunset. And after that, I got on the computer.
Yeah, I saw the video on Kim's channel where you had the Mavic Air 2 and he was out flying the FPV drone and the Mavic was recording his drone. That was cool, man. I
That
like
was
that.
cool. That was really cool, Roger.
I like
Yeah.
seeing that. The colors on that Air 2 are just really, really...
Yeah, but I had to put the settings down. I
Yeah,
had to
that's fine. The frame rate, it's down to 30, right?
I can't remember. I put it to 60 now, I think. No, or down to 30. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to check it out. Because
Well, the vid was 4K at 30, so...
yeah, it's because it's too much for my computer to upload on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, I know. 60 frames per second eats way more data.
Yeah, my computer chunks whenever I record something in 4K at 60.
Yeah.
I have to use my iPad to be able to do it because my regular computer is so old.
Well, yeah,
I need to upgrade.
that was a beautiful little video there that Kim uploaded. A drone watching a drone.
So you think if I use my iPad?
Well, I've got the newer generation iPad,
Oh yeah, yeah.
iPad Pro,
Oh, okay.
and it plays the HEAV videos
Oh,
pretty
okay.
pretty good. I've got an old NVIDIA graphics card in this computer, and it can't handle
Okay.
HEAV.
Yeah, the editing, you mean it just can't handle editing it?
Yeah, it can't handle it. It chunks it too much.
Uh,
So I use iMovie on a lot of my Air 2 videos.
I mean, for my Osmo Action, I can just barely edit the 4K at 60 in Adobe Premiere Pro, and it gets difficult if I add a whole bunch of crazy effects, which I don't usually do. But if I want to do any big editing, it's just not
Yeah.
going to work.
John Poole
Um,
uses 1080 60 frames.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about recording a lot of my stuff in 1080 again, so my computer will handle it. But I'm thinking about getting a standalone computer that I just use for editing.
Well, my iPad's charging now, so I think tomorrow it's calling for pouring rain again. So I'll check all my settings again on my camera and everything, see what I got, make sure I got that. But yeah, it's because I got lousy internet on my computer. That's why I just can't upload it that good.
Yeah, it just takes ages.
Oh yeah, ages. I started at midnight the other night, and at 7 o'clock in the morning I got up. It's only 60%,
Jesus.
and I had to stop it completely because I was going on live stream at 8 o'clock, and no way in hell I'll be able to do my live stream.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
I hope you get that fiber before long, Roger.
oh yeah, yeah,
God.
Just bad.
yeah.
Well, now YouTube, I know, lets you resume and upload later on.
Yeah.
So there is at least
no.
that.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it won't?
No.
It used to for me.
I thought
Yeah,
you could
no.
pause it.
No.
Maybe they got rid of that. Oh,
My
so your
traps.
These traps are set.
oh my
Skunk traps
goodness.
are set.
That's funny.
We're a hunting skunks.
Well, what are you going to do with them after you trap them?
The trapper comes and gets them. I don't care what he does with them.
I'm
Oh,
gonna take him to a van down by the river.
oh, okay.
They're going to get swimming lessons, I think.
The trapper. Is the trapper paid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
okay.
well.
60 bucks a head.
And
Oh.
$160 just to come out.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So Paul, you want to show that accident again this morning to everybody, so whoever didn't see
And
it?
if you think anybody wants to see it, I don't know.
Yeah, just show it once there. That's all.
Okay.
For the ones that missed it this morning, that weren't here this morning.
Let's do a quickie, I think, huh?
Curveball Kim, keep your eyes on the computer. When I see the accident, you're going to see it.
Hey,
You know, I stopped at Tim Hortons and I didn't even get any donuts or anything.
Roger.
Sacrilegious.
You not get some donuts.
Roger, you're a disappointment.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
yeah.
I just got myself a coffee cappuccino. No, a cappuccino, iced cappuccino. That's all I got.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it up to there. It doesn't let me stop it right at the end. I don't know why. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys. Can you see it all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
So, Paul, you said the cops came by and took your footage, right?
Well, they looked at it, yep.
Okay.
Well, the bad part about this video, I'm gonna let it run a little bit, screen share it some more, is that the guy tried to back away and leave.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
did
he
see
did.
that. I seen that, yeah.
So after he hit, I'm gonna screen share. Gonna let it run just a little bit longer.
There's the neighbors coming out to apprehend.
Yep, to apprehend him. Bang, and the first one out is my neighbor crossed over there.
Is that the one that doesn't like your cameras?
No. But he's yelling at him. He's still trying. Here comes his wife out. He goes right to the door. This is the guy. His son.
Whoa, whoa,
There's
whoa.
the son there. His son freaks out. And just like his dad, he's just hyper.
It's probably on his cell phone.
So they get him out of there. Well, either on his cell phone or it's,
He was impaired.
yeah, he.
Either way.
I think he was impaired because I watched him give him the test like 4 times and he didn't seem to do very good at it.
Nah. What's up, Burger?
yep, the truck took them, yep. So, nobody's up and flying. Like, I was just lucky today I got out to fly. I was just lucky. Got a break in the weather.
Well, like I said, Roger, I flew out at the base Saturday.
Okay.
The tower was closed, so I went out and flew.
Yeah, and I was flying. I was flying on Saturday too, because it was really nice. I was flying the DJI rig that I built.
This is what I got tonight for the sunset.
Now you got to remember, Roger's upload and download.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see it okay there.
Yep. But that actually is running. You see a little bit of cloud movement.
That's not bad. Once it's on YouTube, it'll probably be a lot better.
Oh, a lot better. Yep.
And let's see.
I don't know if I can.
You got a microphone or something working in the background there, Rojo?
Oh, it's my 3D printer.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Printing.
ooh.
I can't hear it.
There. Let's see.
That's okay. Not a big deal.
Ooh, that's cool.
I have a Wise camera hooked up to my Ender 3.
How long have you had the Ender 3?
I just got it this weekend.
Oh, nice.
It was used, so it's kind of an introduction. So first thing I printed was a holder for my Wise cam,
Okay.
and that's how the camera's sitting there. And now I'm printing a sanding block for sanding down the plastic.
Oh,
That's the Ender 3 Pro or just the regular Ender 3?
Ender 3 Pro, yeah. took some time getting it leveled. Because I don't know if you can see in the middle, whoever had it before me didn't level the bed,
Oh,
and the extruder buried itself into the bed.
oh,
Oh, okay.
So I've got a new glass bed coming. As you can see, I only print on the outside.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
put
I
my
see
prints
that.
on the outside because the center's just trashed. So
very nice though. I've always wanted to get one of those.
Now
It-
that print, how long will that take, Robert?
this one will take, I think it said 11 hours. I did a fan cover yesterday. It didn't come out too good, so I had to throw it away. But that took 12 hours.
Oh,
And I did, I don't think I got it on me. I did a GoPro wrench for the side things on the GoPro mounts
Uh-huh.
to tighten things down. And that
okay.
took an hour and a half.
You know, after 12 hours letting that run all the time and everything, it turns out to be no good. Oh, that must be a.
Oh, that can be very frustrating.
Yeah.
The fan cover that I printed, the sides were spongy and it didn't come out right, so I had to throw it away.
Oh.
So that's 12 hours gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well, I know a lot of guys that are really into it have 3 or 4 of those, don't they?
yeah, and after I've got this one, I'm thinking about getting the Ender CR6 SE.
Okay.
It just came out.
Well, Ender is supposed to be the best, isn't it?
It's one of the higher ones that are more popular. There's a learning curve to all of them.
Okay.
It's a one called Toy Box that they make for kids that is very user friendly. They just had it on Shark Tank. I can't remember what the name of the company was, but
So that's more or less made for kids, is that what you're saying?
they've got one that's made for kids to make toys and stuff like that out of it. You know, to kind of try and inspire kids to be engineers and stuff like that.
Are you making an announcement here, or what?
Huh?
More kids? Are you making an announcement, or what?
No, no, no. I'm just saying that they've got printers that are made for kids that is easy to use, and it's not a lot of expense to it. So,
You know,
it's,
like isn't the Ender? Yeah, but like you said, it's not a lot of expense to it. But like I assume it's way more expensive than the Ender 3 Pro because of its user friendliness.
right, it is. Yeah,
Right, like the Ender 3 Pro is, from what I know, it's a really good value. Right, it's a
yeah.
really
It's
good
only
value.
$219.
Right,
but
and
it's
so, and
all-
a lot of times
everything-
you can even get it for less.
Yeah, and this one I got used for $100. So
Yeah, I mean, how can you beat that?
yeah, and
I mean,
everything on it is open source. I mean,
Right.
you can redo the software and everything in it, and yeah.
Well, and you use open source to get the specs to print something, right?
Right. They're like was it thingiverse.com
hmm
where you can get the models and then you have software to take those models and scope it to your printer.
Okay. Good morning, Tim Jackson. How you doing?
Tim,
And then
Tim.
yeah. Hey
What's
Tim.
going on?
And then you can manipulate that print the way it suits you. I mean, it's some of the software that they have, like the one I use is Cura, and it's like a small CAD program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's so much stuff. I guess I've been on Thingiverse and had other people print stuff for me, and there's just so much stuff on there that's ready to go. You don't have to do anything. You just get it, and I guess you throw it at your printer, and it prints it, right?
Yep. I mean, there's a learning curve to it too, because some things you have to put supports in it when it prints, and then there's other things where you can manipulate the print so it doesn't need supports. If you lay it flat and it's something
Yeah.
tall. But I've learned a lot in the last couple of days on how to print 3D.
Yeah, that's something I definitely want to get into. And you know what's great too? I'm always hearing about the Ender 3, the Ender 3. I know at least 3 or 4 people, maybe 5 people now that have an Ender 3. If you got
Yeah.
a question about that printer, someone's going to be there to help with it.
There's a load of information out there. There is a
I mean,
load of information out there.
Like
for
that's
Ender.
great that you got an Ender 3 now too, because if I end up picking one up, I'll be like, hey, how do I do this?
Give me a call, John.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
There's tons of videos on YouTube. Plenty of help for a lot of. There's a few wiki sites out there, and yeah, it's a lot of information on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the new friend that I made that lives around here, he also has an Ender 3 printer too. I just haven't been over to his place because of all the,
The COVID stuff.
yeah, all that crap. But he's got an Ender 3 printer too. I mean, like this Ender 3 is always popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Did the internet just freeze up on you guys or just me?
No, we were talking and it was all good. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything seemed
All
good,
three of you
Roger.
guys froze up on me.
No, we were all good. I didn't miss a thing.
Okay. Because all three of you guys froze up on me. Must be my internet's gonna be going out pretty soon, probably.
Oh, you got storms or something?
We had very bad winds here today.
Oh.
It's not windy out like it was today. No, it's dead calm. John Coopy keeps getting cat scan when he stops petting the cat.
I'm trying to figure out where I can buy that rigid plastic that they have for masks for shields.
Let me pull up the chat.
I can print you some, I can print you some.
I'm
Paul.
ignoring the chat.
Here's stuff
here.
you look through.
Oh, the plexiglass, the real thin stuff.
Hey,
Because-
What's up,
Hey.
Jacko?
Good morning. He just got out of bed. He looks like he just got out of bed.
The morning after.
Have you been on
One
a
of my
bit
other
of a
friends in
bender, mate?
Australia just rolled out of bed too. So
It's 11:30 here.
Well-
Hi, Megan.
he rolled out of bed pretty well. He lives in Perth West. I don't know what time frame that would be on.
Okay. Yeah, I am still drunk, AZ.
Yeah.
If you could have saw my desk about 2 minutes ago, I had like 22 cans, but I got coffee now. So.
Yeah. Megan must
Tim,
be happy she doesn't have
catch
headaches
up.
like that.
Damn it! Oh my god, hair of the dog. That's what they say.
5 o'clock somewhere, Tim.
That's right.
Oh my.
That's a good song right there. 5 o'clock somewhere.
Robert, I bought 4 of these hats. And they have the things where you attach the visor.
Oh, then you put a shield up? Yeah.
Oh.
Roger bought one too. And
That's
here's
actually a good idea.
the shield they give you.
A little flimsy.
Yeah.
I
And
sent mine back. I sent
and
mine back.
it doesn't. But if I could find, because I think
Does it go around the rim, or does it...
It goes like this.
Under the rim.
Like
I think it goes under
Oh, goes it under the rim? Okay.
Oh.
or on
Oh,
top.
so it curves to the rim. Okay. That's
see, look at that.
that's wonky.
But if I could figure out how to get a good piece of hard plastic, and I think I could put the snaps on it, because they're just regular like snaps, like
Yeah.
glue snaps. Because the hats are halfway decent. I got 4 of these suckers.
Welcome to the new norm.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Wanky. Roger, you sent yours back, didn't you?
I sent mine back. Yeah, yeah. I told him it wasn't like it was supposed to be advertised.
Did they?
I thought it was a hard shield, but it wasn't. It's this flimsy
Yeah.
thing. No.
Yeah. With it so wonky like that, you wouldn't be able to see through it right.
Yeah, you see, like all
Everything would be
blurred.
distorted.
Everything is like distorted.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Kind of like if you were on a Tim 3-day bender.
Right.
So is it like hard to wear like a mask?
Well, I just
Oh.
thought it'd be it's much easier to do that than it is to mess around. But here is,
Ooh.
I also bought 4 or 5 of these.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
you could do something with that. Yeah.
Well,
That already,
except,
looks like it already has snaps on it, Paul.
well, what it doesn't do is it's not big enough.
Ah.
There's the hat. If I had some of this kind of plastic,
I was just thinking, yeah, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
Not wide enough.
Oh yeah,
well, wouldn't that be nice if it was a little bigger?
just a little bigger and you'd be set.
Snap it back here. And the end of this guy is here.
Yeah, just a little bigger and you'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I could buy plastic, then I might be able to do something.
Yeah, that would be all right.
What? That's just it. You don't know what mil plastic that is. So
Because
like
here
3
the
mil,
problem is-
5 mil.
Here the problem is you can get those face shields, but you still got to wear a freaking mask underneath it too.
Well, that's
Whoa, really?
just it. If you've got a face shield on, why do we need to wear a mask?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Just-
when you ask the experts, they say no, a shield or a mask, but the government
yeah.
is telling you they want both.
Yeah. That's weird, man.
But I bought all these masks figuring I don't think that this COVID-19 is going to go away very fast.
oh no,
No.
it's
It's going to
not.
be around for a while, and what people are going to do, they're going to start sucking up all the stuff you can get.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I was just corrected by the
local
boss.
life. Yes.
the boss
The boss.
About the
that
about the masks.
stuff can get underneath of the shield.
Well, I was gonna say that too.
that's
I just didn't want to go there. So
It's crazy. I know.
I've got my sensors in the back.
well you can tell her that I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to bring it up, but I can tell she's probably the serious COVIDer in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm the serious COVIDer here, so I understand it.
Good evening, Quicksilver. How you been doing?
Hello, Quicksilver.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
she's-
Quicksilver.
1 mask for me and 3 for the skunks.
Yeah.
Quicksilver
have a
just
good
did a
mask.
recent review.
If you
of
have a
some-
beard, yeah, man. Well, if you have a long beard, you can push the beard up over and then have it.
Be like cousin it.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing too. Beards are not really compatible with the masks.
No,
There we go. Oh man. That's
so
funny.
Tim,
That's
how are
funny.
you and Megan getting along?
Yeah, she's still here.
Well, I told her she couldn't leave. She had to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what Tim's gonna do.
No.
He just does crazy stuff. He's wild and
Megan,
unpredictable like that.
Megan, was I right? You have to watch him. He won't say, but I can tell by the giggle. Yep, that's true.
Oh
So you
man.
really fell off me twice last night.
Yeah, I almost fell. That was a couple. Yeah, that was a good night.
Just,
This
Well,
morning.
don't let him stumble off the porch and go off the cliff.
Yeah.
no, it's more right getting pulling on me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
Somebody couldn't walk.
Yeah, I couldn't walk. It was pretty cool.
That was cool that Rick Halber sent that. He's such a nice guy.
He is. I cannot believe. Yeah, he's unreal.
Super nice
Good
guy.
bloke.
How's your street, Paul?
Good evening, TCM Drones. How you doing?
Hey, TCM.
You're still waking up too.
Tim, TCM
What
Drones.
time is it there? 8:42 or 7:42?
Oh, here now it's 11:45.
Oh, okay.
I just woke up at 10:30.
Well, there you go. You already got your. No, you're good to fly for quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I might have hair of a dog very shortly. Just one or two until about 5, and then
Now, what's your preference? Do you do the tomato juice and the Tabasco sauce and all that, or what? Or the Vegemite straight type of thing? Just squeeze it.
Ew. Ew, you know
Little,
what they call... Ew.
Little Clamato. Some
Clamato.
Clamato on a beer.
Clamato.
Oh my God.
Captured Life Connection says, I live in New York, so I have a N95 mask and underwear. There you go.
Raw egg in a
There you
glare.
go.
Ew.
My N95 mask smells like underwear at this point. Unfortunately,
Well, You gotta
those
stop-
masks they smell. If you,
you got to
I mean,
stop burping into the mask. That's the problem.
oh, they smell if you don't change them.
Oh my God.
Now, you can wash those, can't you?
Not the N95s.
Not N95s, no.
One
those-
time one used to-
No, see, so what I do is I got the N95 and then I wear like a little, cloth-ish thin one over it. That's to make it last longer. I'll throw the cloth one in the wash and just at least keep the front as clean as I can.
You have a box in the truck and at home. Okay.
Welcome
Rigor
to
mortis
the-
says that an N95 is only rated for a few hours each time.
Yeah, they're not supposed
Yeah,
to.
they're surgical masks.
Yeah.
They're made for sterile areas anyway. So
Yeah,
I've never been sterile in my whole life.
You're not supposed to use them. You're not supposed to use them more than once, just in general. But
I can feel my stomach.
we're also not we're not using them in such an environment anyway. We're just using them out in the general public. So
Yeah.
Tomato juice, a little Tabasco, and some vinegar. That'll do it.
Oh, hell.
what you need, Tim, you need a nice greasy pork sandwich
Yeah.
served in a dirty ashtray.
Yeah.
You gotta take him to the hospital afterwards?
Oh my God. Yep. We're talking about Corona and then rigor mortis pops in.
I know.
Ironic or what? Yeah. No. I know one. I don't know, man. Everybody over here, you got to shave. You got to do that N95 shave cut. And,
Well, they're not forcing you to shave here, as long as you have them, have something on. Nobody will bother you.
yeah.
Well, that's like that picture that Roger has about the face masks and people. And there's been on YouTube where the girls take their underwear off and put it on as a face mask
Whoa. Hello.
because they can't
So
go
they
in a
got the-
restaurant without it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone. That is so much. I mean, I could say so much for that, but no. Nope.
Are we near the ocean? Are we near the ocean?
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Jesus.
Okay, so subject change. Who wants to see some DJI
Clams in?
FPV?
Clams,
Some
anybody?
what?
Some DJI FPV. Who wants to see some?
You got it all hooked up, John?
Yeah. I got my build done. Last week I actually got the build done. And I did a lot of flying on Saturday. There it is.
Show me.
That's the
Oh,
Marmot.
nice.
Got the air unit in there.
Have you put any up on your channel yet, John?
No, I haven't put any of the videos up on the channel, but I have DVR from the goggles sitting here. I could stream it right to here if you guys want to check it out.
Bring it.
Here, I'm gonna put
Yeah,
this
I
up
wanna see
here.
that.
What does this look like in the thing?
You got your thumbs up.
God. Already it looks so
Okay.
clear.
Yeah, I mean, the thing to remember is this is what I see in the goggles.
That's DVR, yeah.
Yep. All right. So
Or that's in your sight, yeah.
that's literally from DVR from the goggles. So you're gonna see it blur out and stuff like that here and there, but
Well, at least you don't get those lines across there.
nope.
God, that is so clear.
I know it's just unreal, right?
Yep, that's something I couldn't
Yeah.
fly right now.
No, I
Man,
don't think so.
Now you
DJI
can,
sucks.
you can see it
Man,
getting a little
DJI just
blurry
sucks.
there, but
That's unreal. Unreal.
That is amazing.
I mean, after 5 years of flying analog, I just am blown away at how clear this is.
Yeah, John and I had a discussion about there's always going to be haters against DJI, but how can
Yeah.
you complain about that?
Look at that.
Jesus.
That's FPV goggle view.
Yeah, this is what
God.
I see. It's not
It's not the end result, no.
it's not a high def recording from an SD card or anything like that, from a camera. This is literally what I'm seeing in the goggles.
Ooh. I just got vertigo for some reason. Hello.
You know
Ooh.
what? I don't agree about the dropout thing. I have to continue to play with it. The signal is just so strong, especially after the recent update where now they're using double the channels to give you
Yeah.
from 25 megabits to 50 megabits. That's just
Damn.
unreal.
Jesus.
It's just unreal. And you can crank it up to, over 1,000 milliwatts, 1,200 milliwatts.
That's sweet. That's Pearl, man. That's really good.
Just
I mean,
the
for the
details in
kind
the
of conditions,
clouds. The
listen, for the kind
details
of
in the clouds.
I know. For the kind of
God.
conditions that I fly in, we'll see. I mean, okay, when I get if you will hard freeze at some point. But for me, it kind of just blurs out. It's like an image that's loading on your computer.
Yeah.
I've gotten that when I've pushed it really hard. Especially when I tried to fly out to where those houses are over there. It'll blur up quite a bit.
So you don't get a lot of range out of it then.
Well, you know what? Where I'm sitting all the way. I mean, that's pretty decent range given where I'm sitting, right?
Is that a
Where
beehive?
are you in these pictures?
Yeah, I'm
that a
at my
beehive?
house. All right, you see that blurring on the sides there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
what it
shield.
looks like. That's what it looks like when you are flying way, way out and you don't have good reception. Yeah, they're all made in China, dude. They're all made
Oh,
in
yeah.
China. I mean, you can talk about DJI as a company. I don't disagree with you there.
It looks
but-
like that flaring, John, though, goes away when you get altitude.
Right. Well, that's what you do.
Yeah, it's
Look,
just like
listen.
dropping signal on a regular
Yeah, Rojo's
GPS
got it.
drone. Yeah.
Or even an FPV drone when you have analog. What do you do when you get bad signal? Yeah, well, if
You-
you're in
you
if
go
you're in an
up.
appropriate area, you punch it. You punch
Yeah.
it and go high. So yeah, I mean, and you got to consider look at where I am, right? I'm literally from my porch. I'm surrounded by other people's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's just unreal. It's just absolutely unreal. So Yep.
That's amazing, man.
That is
Beautiful.
amazing, John.
Beautiful.
I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with it.
I get coffee.
I mean, it came down
Beer?
to an affordable price for me too. I mean, it was like what, 600 for the goggles and the 2 air units, so I can have 2 drones with with it on it if I want to, or I have a spare air unit in case I break that one. I mean,
Yeah. Now you're using two different cameras, right? You got the FPV camera that you're looking at in your goggles, and then you have a separate camera, or is it the same camera?
no,
That you're-
that's all the same camera. There's one camera on board here.
So you're recording to that camera and looking through it.
So you can record to that camera if you want to. It's got the air unit has an SD card slot.
Yeah.
But all that video that you saw there,
Is
none of
all
that
from your goggles.
is all from the goggles, right? That was all from the goggles. That was not on board the air unit. If it was on board the air unit, then it wouldn't have had any of that blurring effect that you saw.
They're all seating up.
I was super impressed. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy that goes crazy and flies a bunch
Yeah.
of bandos and whatnot. I kind of go to little local parks. Maybe I'll fly an area like that. You know, for me, that's such a huge upgrade. That was just massive
John-
upgrade.
John, can you use a ground station with that?
So no, because DJI has not really made a way to receive that signal on anything except
God, if
their
you could
goggles.
boost that signal.
Oh,
Tim Jackson, Jocko, I just sent you an email.
Uh-oh.
So the interesting thing too about boosting that signal, the goggles actually transmit. That's something a lot of people realize. The goggles transmit too. Like unlike the Fat Sharks that just receive. What am I laughing? Well, who's laughing at me?
No, I just sent them an email.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry to.
no,
interrupt
that's
you,
fine.
John.
That's fine.
So it transmits a signal too?
Yeah, the goggles transmit too. When I guess the air when it thinks it needs extra power, the goggles will transmit to try to get the signal. Yep.
Wow.
I just sent them the picture how not to wear a mask.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Jacko's dirty mind. You should see the email, not you?
Analog isn't going away anytime soon. No, analog's not going away anytime
No,
soon.
not by any.
I'm not giving up my analog stuff. I mean, for my whoops, for the 2.5 inch drones, all that kind of stuff, I won't give that up. And the other thing is too, you know, DJI is it's expensive. The air
Yeah.
units and Vista and all that stuff. It would cost me way too much to upgrade everything I have.
Oh yeah.
Not worth it.
Now you can get different modules, or a separate module for each for your drones, right?
Right, yeah, but it's gonna cost you. I mean, the air unit. I think the air unit is like $160, I think, for the air
Wow.
unit and the camera. That's for both things combined. So I mean, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Yeah, when you can go analog for $20-30.
Yeah, exactly. So it's prohibitively expensive. I do hope I know the cost of that kind of thing is eventually going to come down. But for me, like, I really only fly.
Hey, Metro Jones. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man. Metro.
I love the shirt. I love the shirt.
Thank you, Metro Jones.
Now that my daughter has that chair, you're my daughter.
Whoa.
Be a little impossible.
Rigger says it makes your neck stronger. So you know what's surprisingly, Rigger? The goggles on your face, they're huge, but they don't feel heavy. They
I heard
really
they're
don't feel heavy.
like they're pretty balanced.
No, they are. They're pretty balanced. The only thing is the strap. I will say the stock strap sucked. I had to get a new strap. This is the Fat Strap, made in the United States. It's the only thing made in the United States about these things. But the Fat Strap is really, really nice.
Because the battery's in the back, right?
Well, actually, I just keep the battery in my pocket. I've been running the battery wire down to my pocket, even with my Fat
Okay.
Sharks. I have a special little cable.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for what they can do,
Most
two
likely
things for
flying
you.
Neil.
DJI and the giant box goggles. Yeah, but you know what though? I guess here's the thing for me too. I was able to downsize my radio, so my radio got smaller, my goggles got bigger.
How much did them goggles cost, John?
The DJIs?
600. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you got
yeah.
a deal on him, didn't you, John?
the Father's Day sale.
Father's
yeah.
Day sale. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were the goggles and the 2 air units were $640 in total, which is
Wow.
a pretty damn good. Which is a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah, that's
Again,
the whole controls for each one of the drones too. 2 of them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have a whole literally a second air unit. Well, it's a whole second camera and video transmitter. I have a whole second one of these, so I can either do a second
Another
build,
drone. Yeah.
That's
or
nice.
I can have it as a spare. So, which is great.
I would like to try it the day after, like today. I would like to try FPV.
Oh, you would love it. I think you would love it, man.
Rob gets it.
I got it.
I'd have fun. Whew. Could you see, because you know when you're sitting there, your head turns as you're flying it. Could you see me standing up and doing that right now? I'll be like,
Well, you see a lot of guys when they fly FPV, they're sitting there like this.
Yeah, I know.
Kim's sitting there looking at the ground, in other words.
Yeah.
I'm really, really bad about looking at the damn ground, especially when your antennas are up here. The ground is down there. What are you doing?
Well, you even
Yeah.
see Mr. Steele. Mr. Steele does that. He sits down like this because you're concentrating on what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed stares down when he's flying. I love my drones.
Ed does,
Yes, he
yeah.
does. He does the same thing. Yep.
Ed loved my drones too much. I mean,
That's
Ed
funny.
loved my drones. Yeah.
Rigor mortis, you got it, brother. I'll be fully Stevie Wonder. I'm telling you.
Night Train says, yeah, the full bundle for goggles and an analog setup was like $830. Yeah, dude, I know. I mean, like the comparable goggles to the DJI would be the Fat Shark HDOs. Okay, so now you're a hell of a lot of money in for the HDOs. Then you need a
Yeah.
receiver. Okay, that's if you want the best of the best receiver, that's gonna cost you. Then you need antennas. I mean, it quite
Yeah,
a bit
you
if you want to go all premium. So, but for me, it's just harder to justify getting a whole new system for
Yeah.
800.
Well, John, the talk is that DJI this fall is going to come out with an all-in-one DJI FPV set, right?
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. I saw
With their
I
own
saw
FPV
this.
drone.
Yeah. There's a rumor. There's rumors going around that they're.
In other words, you
Oh,
buy the
yeah, I
just like
seen
we
that,
buy ours,
yeah.
you get the whole set. You know?
Yeah, I mean, with like the whole thing. Yeah, and they're probably gonna have a bind and fly too if they do release something like that. But I just don't know. I think personally, if they do it, it's gonna be more on the Cine Whoop kind of thing, because they're all about the camera stuff. I could see them trying to make their way into the Cine Whoop realm.
It would be pretty good to see what they come out with, but
A DJI art, yeah. Rager says, "LOL, DJI ready to fly. Best of luck." See, I don't know why you would say that when I'm sure that whatever they put out, DJI has millions of dollars in research and development. It's whatever it is. It's not going to be crap. It's not going to be crap
Yeah.
hardware.
Thing is they've got stuff sitting on the shelf right now, ready to go.
Yeah. I just don't know. I just don't know if they're really going to make their own drone. I guess it's the next logical thing to do for them is to make their own
But-
FPV drone.
Do they really want to get into that though?
I just don't know, but look, this Father's Day sale, okay? I don't believe that they sold those goggles at a profit with the deep discounts. I really don't. If anything, maybe they lost some money, honestly.
I'm sure they did. To try and
Because
get people interested, yeah.
they're desperate to get it in people's hands. That was, and you know, it's like DJI almost never really does like a Father's Day sale. It's like kind of weird, right? It's just kind of weird for
Yeah.
them to do what they did. But
A China company doing an American sale. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they don't usually do that kind of thing. I really.
The American market, though, is one of their biggest markets.
It's the biggest market, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I reckon that they stay with little drones like the MA2, the Mini. They would make their money so much, a lot more.
Yeah.
Keep it
But
what
what we
we
don't
want.
know is they're so big that we don't, when you say that maybe they didn't make a profit on it, maybe they made a profit, but not as big as they normally do. No, because the markup, some engineers say the markup's got to be 1,000% on the drone from what it costs them to make it, ship it, and how much they get for it.
Maybe they'll make a Mini too, because they did an Air 2. Well, they haven't done a Spark 2, have they?
No, I think they'll do a Mavic 3 before they'll do anything else.
Be good to see. We got about 3 more months with the line of events. How they do it, we got about 3 more months.
Yeah, Rigger says they're certainly going to get into racing. No, I don't think it's going to be an FPV racer. I see the lab.
You don't think so?
No, because the latency on, and I use this term really, really, really loosely. The latency on it is just too much for racing.
For digital?
Yeah, for digital. Now, I literally don't feel any latency flying freestyle the way that I do. And a lot of people, even who fly hard for freestyle, they don't feel the latency. And there have been massive improvements, again, to the system since a year ago when it first came out to improve all that kind of thing. But these racers, they're flying super fast. These are super fast rigs where every little millisecond counts, and the DJI stuff is still just not as fast as analog.
Well, John, do you think that is in the future that they are going to be able to do firmware updates to compensate for all of that? And because digital signals are much more precise than analog signals.
I don't know. It's a good question.
But they don't go as far.
I think.
No, they don't.
I think that. Well, I don't know. When you say they don't go as far, I mean, some people are getting like 11 kilometers or something now on the system after the recent update.
Yep.
So they've really taken it super far. Like before, you could only get about 4 kilometers, 4 or 5. But now on long range rigs, people are getting 11. So yeah, it goes pretty far. But as far as your latency, yeah, that's not going to happen. I think with the current generation of hardware. I mean, I could be wrong, but the hardware is going to reach a limit. It's going to get to a point where there's only going to be so much they could do with this generation of it.
Yeah.
It'd be good to see what they come out with, though.
I mean, look, it's remarkable that this even exists because, Bardwell did a video a while back, about a year ago, little over a year ago or so, before the DJI system came out, and he kind of analyzed whether digital FPV was going to happen or not. And overall, in his opinion, is that it just wasn't going to happen because the research and development costs are just going to be too crazy. All the technical hurdles. There just wasn't anybody in the FPV realm who was going to be able to take that on. So he said no, it's probably not going to happen. And then DJI comes out with this. But we know DJI just has infinite amounts of money to throw at something to try to make it work.
The thing of it is those engineers are so smart. I would have never believed that just simply a firmware change would double the distance on any drone. Because it's like, how do you do that? Why didn't you start out there?
No, I'm sorry about that. I missed what you were saying, Paul.
I was saying that the engineers are so smart that in firmware, they're able to do so much without having to change hardware. I mean, I would have never believed 6 months ago that you could take and double the distance on a piece of DJI equipment just by a firmware update.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and granted, you know, people are saying, well, all they did was add channels and combine them. Well, yeah, they did. That's true.
Which you can do with a lot of different hardware.
Of course.
The
of
hardware
course.
you put into something and the limitations you put into it by software is greatly outweighed by by the hardware itself.
Yeah, it's kind of like tuning your car. You can
Yeah.
put the hardware in, but it takes an expert to tune it up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And yeah, Rigger again is right that, you know, the right antennas and a little bit of planning. Of course, you can get much further out with analog.
Yeah.
But 11 kilometers on digital, that's
Yeah.
impressive.
With low latency.
With generally
With low lag, yeah.
yeah, with latency that's hard to feel.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see what happens. It is, look, it's changing the game, which I'm glad to see. You know, Fat Shark says that they're coming out with their HD stuff pretty soon. So they got their asses moving. You know, all this competition is good for us. At the end of the day,
It's all about the competition. Pushes growth.
absolutely. Yep. No matter what anybody feels about DJI, they're changing FPV.
Tim, are you about ready to pass out, or is Megan about ready to pass out?
She's still there. She's on the chair, RC.
Hey, Red Dog Drones, how you doing?
We're talking about the chair.
I wasn't gonna say anything else.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, Robert.
All right.
Yep. Yep.
That could be so funny, you know. I could say Megan's on the chair, but if you think about that, that's not a good thing to say.
Well, Megan could give a review of the chair.
You can comment on that one. RC, I ain't going there.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Whew.
That is funny.
You know, the ease, the comfort, the durability, you know.
What did you say? To ease what?
The
Oh,
ease.
The
sorry.
ease, the comfort of use,
Durability.
and the durability to actually take away the pain and make it eventful, you know.
Oh, God.
Stay away from the keyboard. Step back. Step back from the keyboard. It will. I'm sorry, guys.
If DJI was an American, Canadian, NATO nation, or allied, be jazzed. That's all I'll say. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the big issue is Chinese, big
Yep.
issue,
Yep.
and I understand it. I get it.
No, I totally understand it too. And look, I mean, DJI got caught again last week with their pants down with the Weeaboo code in their app and programming software in their Google Play app that isn't allowed. It's not supposed to not be allowed in the Play Store. You're not supposed to be able to auto patch outside of the Play Store, but it's in there. And it's not the first time they've been caught with their pants down. Two years ago or so, they were caught with shady stuff in their app. They need to stop. They just need to stop doing that stuff.
Well, don't you think it's their culture, the Chinese? I mean, they talk about world domination, you know, and it's like
Mhm.
they're always pushing the envelope, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, like one person said, well, okay, you know what though? A lot of apps, especially apps that are in China or whatever, because the Google Play Store is so restrictive in China, they actually do slip in these auto update capabilities. And it was probably just because of a crossover between what they put out in China and it's like, okay, you know what? Enough excuses. The North American version that gets pushed should not have that stuff in it. Period. End of story. If they need to snake around the Chinese government by allowing these apps to be patched outside the Google Play Store, because that's what they do to get around the communist regime over there, fine. North America doesn't need that crap in it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get it. I get it. And I tell you what, like I got my goggles, right, and I had to activate them. DJI Mothership wouldn't let me, you know, use the goggles until I got the all clear from them, and I knew that was going to happen. But then I didn't realize every air unit too has to be blessed by the DJI Mothership too, or no video will work, no video will transmit. You've got to plug it in and activate it. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. I got to activate my air unit too.
RC Funds Division says, hello, Megan. I don't think we ever met. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Lean over into the camera, Megan. Over a little, over a little bit, over a little bit,
So she was going to hit me.
over a little bit. Give us the big smile and say hi to RC Fun Diversions.
Hello.
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 I don't think she's even awake yet. Yeah, I passed that.
But John, do you think that threatening DJI with the same thing they're doing to like TikTok, if they decide to ban TikTok in the United States, now all of a sudden a United States company is deciding to buy TikTok so it can remain on? Do you think that if we were to ban DJI, would an American company step in and say, okay, let's use our software or app on a DJI equipment?
Skydio.
I mean, that's a really good question. And with all this TikTok stuff going on, I've thought about that. Like, okay, if they can do, if that actually happens with
If that could
TikTok,
happen, yeah.
then what could happen with a company like DJI? Could DJI just decide, well, you know what? We're screwed. We're going to have to put ourselves up for sale and let some American company buy us out, or else we'll be banned from the United States. We're screwed. I mean, it sets a very interesting precedence, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
really
Brigo.
does.
Microsoft is buying TikTok.
Oh man.
Now I don't know. Now I don't know. How
No, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was Microsoft. Was it Microsoft that
That
bought
was
them?
Apple.
Microsoft wants to buy it. They do want to buy it, but I don't know what the latest update on that is.
Well, the thing of it is personally, I don't trust even big American companies.
No.
They're manufacturing 90%
No.
of projects in China. They've got ties to China. They've got all this other stuff. They're just fronting for China. So therefore, even if you had a company like, let's say, Apple say, well, we're going to take over DJI. No, you're not. You're going to front for DJI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's the same with TikTok. Yeah.
Right, like here's the thing, and man, this is terrible because it starts to get political. But it's like, okay, it's okay to be data mining if you're an American company, but if you're in China, that's a problem. But Facebook and all these other companies, they can stomp all over us, and that's cool because they're American. But because TikTok's in China, oh god, gotta do something. But Microsoft buying them and continuing that data mining, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's
Which is scary. It is
yeah,
actually scary.
It is.
Very scary. Very
You
scary.
know, I would not cry if TikTok got deleted. I could care less. But, you know.
I wouldn't lose sleep.
But when it comes
No.
to the drones, though, that's a good question. I've been thinking about that. Well, what would happen if They said no more DJI drones. They're spying on all of our infrastructure.
You've got
And-
millions of Americans that have DJI products.
Right. This is a security
Hmm.
problem, and we are going to ban DJI from the United States. Like, what would happen? Would they have to? Because ByteDance, they're divesting it. Supposedly they're going to have Microsoft buy it. Somebody will buy it, and then that'll solve the problem. Even though it really doesn't
It
solve the
doesn't
problem.
solve the problem. No.
You know, it's like they could come out and
It
say,
just-
okay, everybody in another country that's not Chinese, you got to turn all your cell phones in because they're manufactured by the Chinese. They've got control of your cell phones.
Well, they already do that
Exactly.
with Huawei.
Yeah.
It's kind of comical.
Huawei phones
right?
are banned in the United States.
It's kind of comical and
Yeah.
silly, right? It really is. It just ends up being really, really silly. And I tell you what, it kind of creates a scary environment for business here in the United States because if you're a big company and you're doing business in China, who knows? Where does this stop, right? Where the hell does this stop? So it's
Right.
a really good question.
Yeah.
Well, what's that old movie with Gene Hackman? State of something. But look how that happened, and now it's happening. Exactly what was in that movie. So
I'll have to check that out. I think I know what you're talking about.
it's Gene
Was it the
Hackman.
French Connection?
There's something
No,
state.
that-
Enemy of the State. Gene
Enemy
of
of
the
the
State.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Will Smith.
Yeah.
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 Everything in that movie, I mean, is actually happening.
It's happening now.
So, yeah.
Or, but
In
what,
all
what-
actuality, yeah.
but do you guys think though? Like, let's say that happened. Let's say let's say Apple ended up with DJI. Would that be worse or better?
Same. I think same.
I think it would probably just end up being the same
Yep.
too.
Well,
you know
Rigger-
how easy. You know how easy it is to tap into somebody's webcam, actually
yeah.
while they're online.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even when they're offline.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, because the cameras are still on.
Yep.
Although, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it could actually end up being worse in a sense, and here's why. It would depend on what company absorbed them, because right now, DJI is not a public company. They can literally do whatever the hell
Yeah, they can do
want.
whatever they want.
Right, but now if a company like Apple absorbs them, or Microsoft absorbs them, or something like that, now those are publicly traded companies. Those companies have to, well, they're beholden to the stockholders, so they've
Yeah.
got to do stuff that makes a profit. DJI might not be able to do some of these ventures, like the FPV one, where it's just losing, quote unquote, losing money that could go to the
But see,
stockholders.
the
per se.
point is, John, is because there's no transparency there, we don't know what the financial stability DJI's, or we will never know
Nope,
what the financial
No.
stability DJI is.
nope, we don't. We don't.
Well, that's what we've been saying about for 3 years because of the blockchain. I mean, total different situation. That's crypto, but the blockchain itself, using that and integrating it to like Congress and everything, it'll never happen because it's open source. So
No,
nobody
yeah,
wants all them files out there.
No, and the government hates stuff like Bitcoin, the blockchain, all that crap because it makes it harder to track the transactions. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
That's why the dark web loves it so much.
Rigger, you know what? Unfortunately, I hate to say it, with the way things are going, you're not wrong. You'll only be able to fly the DJI FPV in a nice open field over and over in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you what, that was another reason I decided to pull the trigger on it, because if all this is going to be banned in like 2 or 3 years or whatever the hell, at least I got to enjoy it while I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't
I
come
sure
down
hope
to that.
not.
I
sure
really
hope
don't.
not.
I hope it doesn't.
Well, I've been
'Cause
How
how much fun would it be for me to fly my DJI Air 2 in the same block of airspace?
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we flew this yesterday and the day before. And the day before.
I mean, I won't stop. Look, I'm not gonna stop flying, but it'll make it worse. It'll make it worse for us
But
if that happens.
Are you
Being
going flying
American?
today, Jocko?
I'm gonna try to fly today if I'm
I
up to
know,
it.
I know a number of people who won't just give up flying if that happens, and I certainly won't. But it'll suck. You know, it'll suck.
Yeah. Hey, guys,
If
sorry,
there's a
but
will,
I'm
there's a
gonna have
way.
to get going. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to get going.
You take
So
care.
All right, Tim.
good to see
Jocko.
everybody. Take care.
Tim,
Thanks
I
for
don't
coming
care
in.
what anybody else says. You're still the man.
Oh, Jesus.
Tim's the man of the year.
Megan, you are the woman behind the man.
Absolutely.
God.
Oh, I'd say she before the man.
Oh,
Hey, drone
All right,
shot.
y'all.
Okay,
Take
Jim.
care.
See you,
Be
Jocko.
safe.
Tim, you be careful.
Hey,
Be
drone
careful.
Hey,
Bye,
Drone Shots,
Megan.
what's going on?
Hi,
DP,
Megan.
what's
Take
up?
care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She's great. She's great for putting up with him.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh my goodness. Rigor Mortis, that's great. What are you in for? I dove a building with a drone. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean it's ridiculous at the end of the day, but
it's getting crazy.
no, it's like it's kind of the point where like what I've never done an activity that makes me feel like some criminal or something. Like what it's awful, really. It really is.
Yeah. Well, when I fly out at the base as recreational,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm, even though I have permission from the base commander, I have permission from the tower, I have permission from security, I'm still like, should I be out here?
Right, exactly. And it's awful, right? Like why we're all made to feel that way because even though we know we might have permission, we know that we could face opposition from, you know.
Oh yeah. Anybody could say, well, you're not supposed to be there.
Exactly, and it's a huge problem. And you're spying on me and all this
Yeah.
crap. Like, you know, I was flying in the local park, and I had somebody approach me while I had the goggles on, and they were like, "Hey, what's going on?" And my first thought in my mind was, "Oh, man, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Someone's kicking me out." This was my first thought in my mind, which is ridiculous. It turned out he also had drones, and he was holding his goggles, and he wanted to come and see what I had going on.
Oh, he wanted to tap in, huh?
Yeah, he was like, oh, he's like I saw somebody was flying something over here, and I had to come check it out. I'm like, oh, thank God.
I gotta say, that is the coolest thing when you're out flying, and you have somebody come up to you and say, "Hey, I'm a drone flyer too. What do you got?"
Has that happened to you as well?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was out flying in Nisita, and a guy came up to me and said, "Hey, I've got a drone too. How do you do this, or what do you do for that?" And I think that's great.
Yeah, it is. And then just see this guy come out of nowhere, and
Yeah,
next thing I know, he's sitting down next to me, and I'm
Yeah.
binding my radio to his quad and flying it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is amazing. And we both
Yeah.
were on the same level. We're talking beta flight, PIDs, all this stuff, and he's to just find somebody here. And this is
Yeah.
a small town too. This is a small town. I live in a small town, maybe like 5,000
yeah, we're pretty
people.
small here too. So
So to have someone come up and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm into all of this stuff," it's like, yes, I found a flying buddy around here.
gosh, somebody else local.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody else local, and to just be in that park at that time,
Yeah.
it just chances. It's just
Yeah,
awesome.
with me being small town, a lot of the people that I follow in like Milwaukee or Madison, or it's all far away,
Exactly.
and it's all on Facebook, and you don't really get to connect. But when you get that one person or one or two people that are local,
Right.
it's the greatest thing.
And I'm here in mid Missouri too, and I mean we've got flyers here in mid Missouri, but anybody who I know on Facebook up to this point is like an hour out from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a big FPV scene. So to
No,
A Capture Life Connection says that they fly legal spots and still feel uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You could be totally legal, but yeah, it still makes you feel
you're still
uncomfortable.
looking over your shoulder. You're looking
Yeah.
over your shoulder, going like, who's gonna come up behind me and say, "You can't be doing that"?
Yeah, exactly. Or don't be spying on me. You're spying on me with that crappy analog camera.
Some Karen from across the road's going, "You, what are you doing? You're looking in my window."
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're spying on me at a public park. You're looking at my kids. I haven't had that happen,
then-
but I know it's gonna happen one day. It's gonna happen one day.
Yeah. And then you just show them, say, "Hey, here's what I see.
Well, with
Can
the
you see
DJI
you
system,
in
I
that
don't,
picture?"
with the DJI system, I don't know if that's such a good idea anymore.
Yeah, when I'm out there with my big iPad 12.9, I can see everything.
Yeah, exactly. Off Axis says he came in talking to the stream here. You guys talk like that is too funny. Yeah, we're all hard criminals here, man. We're out flying our
Throwing up
drones.
signs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We are the droner gang.
What are you going for? Oh, I was flying beyond line of sight.
For 2 minutes.
For 2
And
Yeah,
then I
had
got
my-
scared and I had to come back.
I had my drone goggles on and I had no spotter.
And nobody was there with me.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Yeah.
when's that FAA guy going to come around the corner?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like you're looking over your shoulder because you don't know who the hell's gonna try to start a big stink about it. That's why too, if I'm flying out of a park, I like to go early in the morning when there's not a whole lot of people around. And if some people do show up and they sit down or something like that, sometimes I'll actually go over and I'll be like, hey, I'm flying a drone over here. I hope it's all good. Usually the reaction is great. Like one time I was flying in the evening and these people, they were in a pavilion farther away from me. It looked like they were enjoying watching, but I went over and I just said, hey, if this is bothering you, just let me know. And they're like, no, we're enjoying the show. This is great. Keep doing it. And I'm just like, all right, good.
Cool.
Good.
And that's a majority of people, too. You
Most-
get that
yeah.
1%, the 1%.
Yeah, especially when you're in a more smaller rural town. A lot more
Smaller
people
community, yeah.
they're more laid back. Yeah.
I'm lucky, I guess. I get about one Karen every few months.
I have yet to encounter a Karen, really.
So off access. I mean, where do you typically find them? Because I mean, for me to encounter a Karen, honestly, I would probably the park. The local park is the most likely place I would encounter one. But
Or
otherwise,
if you're close to a school. Oh, you're watching the kids at the school.
yeah, exactly. That kind of crap. They find you. Oh my god.
Yeah, they do.
They just come out of nowhere, right? They literally come out of nowhere.
Rojo, did you see you got the Mavic Air too, right, Rojo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is,
off access says it's always at the park. Yep.
Did you see what they got? You know, you don't have a lanyard on it, don't you?
No, I don't have a lanyard, no.
No. This is what they got at DJI. This is what they got on Amazon for that. There you go. It's a remote control.
Oh, they got
Ooh.
they got a condom for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
But the thing is with me, I've got the iPad Pro 12 and I put it on a tripod.
Yeah, I
front of
seen
me.
that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Because as I'm getting older, I find looking at a phone is not very well.
So that's awesome. I want to pick up the Air too at some point. I was telling I was telling Paul that I'm seeing a lot of Air 2s go up on eBay. Like maybe a whole bunch of people bought them when they had money from their Trump check, and now they're just like, it's the end of summer. I'm kind of done with that. I'm seeing a lot of them go
Really?
up for sale. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of them go up for sale on eBay.
Might be able to get a Flymore combo
Yeah, or something, or
For-
something like
for
that.
cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'll keep watching it. I was trying to figure out if I could get the DJI Care though on one that, you know.
You can.
Yeah, I saw
believe
that
you
earlier.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a video. Ow! Wow, my cat tried to nip me. Ow, and then nip me again. Okay, then go. If you don't want to, don't want to sit in my lap. then
Fine.
Don't jump in my lap. Go on. Go on.
He's
What
like,
do
I
you
want
say?
attention, but
What are you sitting in my lap for? Yeah, she wants it on her terms. She doesn't want it
Yeah.
touched. But yeah, you gotta do a little flight and do it for like a 3-minute video and then send it to them. But
Mm.
you know, I know that no Mavic Air 2 that would be on eBay is out of warranty, and it's only so many months old. Like how
Right.
much flight time could be on it.
Yeah.
So for the right price, I would bite it. I would bite for one.
Hey guys, I seeing it's 10:30, guys, so I think I'll be closing down. I know I got 19 people still in the chat there, but I am a little bit tired.
all right.
So we'll see you all tomorrow morning in the chat. Have a good one. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Much appreciated.
I know we had a great chat tonight.
Yeah, it was
very
a good chat. Good chat.
I would keep it going
Yeah.
long, but I know I don't work in the morning, but I do get up early, and I know Rojo works tomorrow, so
Yeah, I am working tomorrow.
yeah. Yeah. Everybody take care. Have a good one. We'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a good one,
Bye,
guys.
everybody. And John, thanks for coming on, and Robert too, because
Yeah.
you know you guys help stimulate everybody.
Oh,
Bye,
it was
everybody.
John.
awesome. Thank you for having
John
me.
was the info guy.
Oh no, we all did. We all had a great chat tonight.
John,
Thank you guys
Robert,
for having me on.
John, Robert, and Roger and I miss you when you're not around.
Yeah. Bye,
I will
everybody.
try
in
to
the
be
chat.
around
Thanks,
a little
Paul.
more often.
Good.